Ripple has planned a definite roadmap for its future. Ripple has already extended in Asia and has fabricated an app called MoneyTap in Japan, partnering with 61 domestic lenders in applications mainly designed to enable banks settle round-the-clock payments in their countries. Hi guys, Bash Box welcomes you back to another video. We'll cover huge companies are partnering with Ripple, as we expect an XRP explosion coming soon. We will also look into what steps the banks are taking to get involved in the digital asset market. Stay till the end to see what innovations are expected by companies, banks and countries. As XRP sets to make new millionaires once the XRP versus SEC case is over. So before we proceed, if any of these topics interests you and want to follow along, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure you hit that bell notification icon so that YouTube will send you a notification when I release a video. We just hit 2,000 subscribers mark. So once again, a big thank you for that. I will really appreciate it. So if you're feeling generous, I greatly appreciate if you go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. Helps out with the YouTube algorithm. It tells YouTube to share this video with other audiences. So if you do all that, I will greatly appreciate it. And before we jump into it, if you follow this channel or some of the other XRP channels, you'll know what is going on in the crypto space concerning XRP. Let's get started with a glimpse of Ripple XRP, seeing a clear picture of where and why you're investing in Ripple. XRP is the most important company in the cryptocurrency industry. Since its launch, XRP has managed to rank in the top 10 crypto tokens. According to the market cap, many crypto experts, enthusiasts and influencers give us the hint to invest in the potential token. In today's video, it's important to note that a XRP explosion should be coming up soon. As China is always 2 steps ahead of other countries in any sector. China is emerging as a fintech hub for the world, with large fintech companies like Ant Financials, Alipay, Tencent, and WeChat Pay. These are the most common ones among the Chinese consumers. As we know, Ripple has planned a definite roadmap for its future. Ripple has already extended in Asia and has fabricated an app called MoneyTap in Japan, partnering with domestic lenders on different solutions mainly designed to enable banks to settle round-the-clock payments in their country. Stay till the end to know exactly what's going on. Before we get started, make sure you're subscribed to our channel or miss the opportunity of getting updated every day about the shifts and trends in the crypto market. Like and share this video to extend your support. Let's get started with Ripple's products that are attracting multiple ongoing partnerships to create a clear picture for you. Ripple is the best fintech available in the market. It has all the unique qualities that are not possessed by top crypto tokens like Bitcoin and Ethereum. Ripple XRP is known for its world-class cross-border payments and remittance services. Ripple and its community always wanted to build something unique in payment services for its consumers. What is China planning this time? The price of XRP will certainly be higher as millions, billions, and trillions start moving in Ripple ODL. Ripple has been approved by multiple institutions, such as the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. It has also made strides in receiving positive sentiment from global regulators, which will lead to a positive long-term outlook and value. The low price of XRP means that anyone with a small budget can invest in it, to build a whole number quantity of tokens. XRP's most significant decline came after the SEC filed the lawsuit against Ripple's executives for selling unregistered securities, throwing investors and companies into a selling frenzy. The primary concern heading into 2021 was that the SEC trial would force XRP to miss out on the significant bull run experienced by most prominent cryptocurrencies. However, despite the SEC trial happening over it, XRP has surprised analysts by rising to its highest levels in 3 years. Despite an ongoing lawsuit with the SEC, Japan never failed to use Ripple in its system for payment mechanisms. Japan is the world's largest country as of now that is engaged with Ripple fintech. Priorly, all the financial institutions and banks were uninterested in the cryptocurrency side of Ripple's offering. Ripple was only known for its digital asset XRP, but with the SEC lawsuit, people were aware of the brilliant offering by Ripple. With increased awareness, Ripple's demand raised, resulting in the best bridge payment option available in the market. With the SEC lawsuit, Ripple complained about the lack of knowledge amongst people for emerging cryptocurrency. They are sued for selling securities, but the fact is that Ripple are not selling securities. XRP is a digital asset like Bitcoin and Ethereum. This lawsuit is the biggest barrier to XRP's success, and hence Ripple is planning for shifting its functioning to some other country. Ripple commented. They are planning to shift their physical presence in China, the UK, Asia, and a few more areas where the setup is easy and people know the value of such fintech needs in current dynamic world. Prior to this ruling, the delisting of XRP from Coinbase was a considerable blow that severely limited transactions of the coin. Furthermore, in April, a judge denied the SEC access to years of personal information, which is a resounding victory for Ripple. These positive outcomes have promoted significant charities for investors, leading top current 100% rally. Ripple is expected to come out of this lawsuit as the victorious one and is starting to get relisted. The recent proceeding of the court has surprisingly brought XRP to 1.96 cents. XRP price in recent times has showcased a historic and strategic movement due to which the price may also hit $10. As in no time in 2021 and after the relisting by exchanges, it will easily get more than $1,000, and even 100 XRP can make up a millionaire after this lawsuit is over. The relisting of XRP can result in an increased influx in its price because it is positive news that coincides with a positive outcome with the SEC. In the coming years, digital assets will become even more embedded in global markets, and this collaboration fits into BNY Mellon's larger strategy of developing a digital asset capability for clients across the entire trade lifecycle. Banks all over the world are expected to back cryptocurrency, which is only a matter of time. Major restrictions and bans have been happening across the world, citing the ban of Binance in the United Kingdom, the ban of crypto in China, Turkey, Ecuador, Egypt, Canada and Nigeria. Although, some countries have had a rethink over time, but could this be a tactics to clamp down on individuals trying to make a quick buck? Before they get into the race? We all know the government always want to be in control. You save so much and after a few years recession sets in and you find out the money in your bank don't have the same value as the year before. Things you could buy with $1 would have slightly increased in price. Annoying, right? Some governments say the use of cryptocurrencies are a direct contravention of existing law, focusing on the fact that they aren't in control. When the banks get into this, we should expect major regulations to suit the government. As the eminent economic analyst Martin Wolf outlined in a recent Financial Times essay, the risks and chaos of a wild world of unstable private money is a libertarian fantasy. According to a recent Federal Reserve paper, there are already some 8,000 cryptocurrencies. It's a new mom and pop cottage industry. How should governments respond? Wolf argues that central banks, e.g., the U.S. Federal Reserve, should create their own official digital currencies, central bank digital currencies, CBDC, and make cryptocurrencies illegal. Many banks and investors who have placed a high value on reputation have been turned on and off from different speculations about cryptocurrencies because, looking at the damaging effects of the widespread use of cryptocurrencies for illegal activities, but two of the world's largest custody banks have publicly backed cryptocurrency trading platform Pure Digital, indicating a growing demand Bitcoin and other digital tokens such as XRP and Shiba Inu among other traditional assets. The move suggested that traditionally conservative and staid custodians, which protect assets for some of the world's largest asset managers, are seeing an increase in client interest in trading digital currencies. Custody banks haven't always been associated with risky or innovative markets, but they've been dipping their toes into digital assets ahead of some of the more daring investment banks in recent months. 3 months after State Street became the first to announce its SU, Bank of New York Mellon has joined the consortium of 6 banks behind the launch of London-based Pure Digital. In February, BNY Mellon opened a digital unit, and in June, State Street made a similar announcement. Both banks are now looking to broaden their services beyond custody and into other areas. Despite weeks of steep losses for Bitcoin, which erased all of the year's gains and fell below $30,000 for the first time since January, the support came. As the regulatory landscape evolves, BNY Mellon said it will explore new digital asset servicing solutions for our clients. It and State Street are debating whether to trade on the cash platform while also providing other services, such as brokerage. It's inevitable that cryptocurrencies' untraceable payments are worth a lot to ransomware hackers, cybercriminals and money launderers. But dollars, euros and yen are backed by nations' respective treasuries. If someone invents a cryptocurrency, any value is based solely on convincing others it has value. But is it a usable means of exchange? International banking officials say cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin are speculative assets, not sustainable, usable money. Yet the epidemic of hugely disruptive ransomware attacks in recent months, on JBS Foods, a major meat processor, on Colonial Pipelines, our critical infrastructure, causing gasoline shortages for weeks, and on 1,000 or more U.S. businesses on July 4, highlights the enormous risks. Moreover, hundreds of small towns, hospitals, school districts and small businesses have been hit by the ransomware epidemic, all enabled by cryptocurrencies. How should governments respond? Besieged with cyber attacks, the Biden administration has been struggling with this question of cybersecurity with few clear answers. Cyber offense still seems to beat cyber defense. As the eminent economic analyst Martin Wolf outlined in a recent Financial Times essay, the risks and chaos of a wild world of unstable private money is a libertarian fantasy. According to a recent Federal Reserve paper, there are already some 8,000 cryptocurrencies. Meanwhile, China is already digitizing its currency, the RMB, and allowing foreign visitors to use it for payments. Though China is still a long way from having an international reserve currency to rival the dollar, its digitized RMB is a step in that direction. Nonetheless, caution is well advised, as there are important, complex issues that must be sorted out before launching an official digital currency. These issues include equity. Should the digital dollar be available to all or just used for certain business transactions? I would argue it must be for all. Should a US CBDC augment cash or totally replace it, and would there be a transition period? Then there is the impact on private banks. Should individuals have bank accounts with the Fed rather than private banks? What should be the relation between private banks and the Fed with regard to currency? Should businesses have digital wallets? How would international payments work? And not least, there is the question of privacy and surveillance. A digitized dollar would likely make it hard to dodge taxes with untraceable cash. But just how traceable would the public and Congress accept a CBDC to become? Would the fact of a CBDC making transactions safer, faster and cheaper be worth some trade-off? Ripple has a great opportunity in China because of its gigantic population, allowing trading for cryptos by Chinese. A massive rush for Ripple is expected. Extending boundaries to China and other areas would help XRP skyrocket. Ripple is ready to shock all of us, with its rise in price like never before. XRP is ready to explode. The partnerships achieved by Ripple make Ripple's XRP extremely hard to ignore. With institutions such as the World Bank, IMF and EU Commission on board and actively working with Ripple, XRP is seemingly unstoppable. By actively working with these institutions, Ripple is laying the groundwork for the entire cryptocurrency industry to flourish in the years to come. They are breaking down boundaries between blockchain technology and their traditional world and establishing themselves as an industry leader. In the process, it has been revealed that the high net worth investors are allocating more funds for the digital asset XRP. The adoption of XRP with institutions such as World Bank, World Economic Forum, IMF, and EU commissions on board and actively working with Ripple XRP as seemingly unstoppable, and it is going to replace the banks. Ripple isn't just a cryptocurrency. It's a transaction protocol that streamlines cash transfers between banks. This means Ripple has real-world applications. It's undeniably that banks have started using the Ripple technology as a payment and money transfer method between each other. Dozens of banks already use Ripple, and it is a safe, secure way to transfer money. Even though banks love to use XRP, it can be a threat to banks. Ripple has many unique features to make it the favorite of banks. But on the other hand, Ripple XRP will replace the whole banking system because first, if the banks need to send money to another bank in another country, then they need correspondent banks to hold that money. But now, if the banks don't need to hold that currency because of XRP, there is no need for any intermediary correspondent banks. According to the report from Official Monetary and Financial Institution Forum, a bank can eliminate the complicated process required by SWIFT and replace it with the XRP. Ripple's fee is substantially low. By keeping the cost of transfers low, Ripple has made itself a more appealing investment item, and it's loved by many institutions, through which XRP price value will get high and keeping him view the given facts. Even 1,000 can make millionaires overnight. With lacking evidence, the SEC is trying to drag the case and create pain for Ripple. With the end of the discovery phase, we can expect a settlement between Ripple and the SEC. Once the lawsuit ends, all the barriers for Ripple to explode would diminish, and in no time Ripple would shoot up. It has the potential to lead the crypto market and influence all of the crypto tokens. Just like now, Bitcoin is influencing the market. We had the B-word event take place, which we have noticed major changes in price as expected. Ripple are partnering with big companies, and these platforms will be using Ripple technology for providing financial services to customers. The awareness and adoption are rising with time, and Ripple is succeeding in capturing the financial market. This would give an entire new meaning to the financial world. We all know many companies are banning or avoiding involvement in the crypto space, but countries like Japan and China both have a huge number that can drive investments through the roof, so we can expect more regulations but not banning of the cryptocurrency. So hopefully we could have a new set of regulations in China coming soon. This could possibly help the token to be more stable than before. In addition, the money involved in the crypto space, especially in XRP, would rise high. XRP has survived the market and will regain its momentum. In no time, crypto experts are being optimistic about the super potential XRP, as we expect the token in some period to lead and influence the entire crypto market. Experts are only waiting for the lawsuit to end in favor of fintech, as all the barriers and its roadblocks to Moon would soon vanish. As of now, we can sit back and patiently wait for the XRP to serve up all the predictions by influencers like Trump, Elon, Brad, Kathy, Jack, and many more turned out to be reality. Also, we would like to mention that this is not a channel intended specifically to provide financial advice, and we do not ask you to invest in any company. This is merely a channel directed towards bringing educational content to your doorsteps. With that in mind, before you invest in anything, we recommend you do thorough research before investing. That will be all for now, guys. I really appreciate you giving this a big thumbs up as well. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video.